Of course, all month long we are celebrating Black history, and today we have a piece of modern history or recent history from right here in Austin. Joining us today is Sergeant Antoine Lane of the Austin Police Department, who is the first African American to hold the designation of Grand Master on the force. His partner Jane Pacifico also here with us today, and you developed an interesting firearm training system called the AIM shooting system. Tell us about that a little bit.
The AIM shooting system is a four-step firing sequence. It's really easy to remember. Point, push, pause, pull.
The 4 Ps.
The 4 Ps, that's all you got to remember. Point, push, pause, pull. Once you understand the fighting principles of point, push, pause, pull, within 10 minutes we'll have you hitting a 50-yard target.
Now, how long does the training last? How long does it take for someone to get skilled?
It takes about an hour to learn the system. When we teach classes, typically somewhere just after noon, 3 or 4 hours into an 8-hour training is when we start to see our students sort of turn the corner and experience a massive growth in their potentials.
We're seeing video right now. Their training facility is up north right now. And what makes this training system a little bit different maybe from conventional training?
Well, what I've done is I've tried to find a way to reach the adult learner first. And secondly, it's more technique-based. Oftentimes our female shooters in law enforcement struggle with the handgun and its recoil and some of those powers. So I decided to find a way to incorporate what I've learned in competition and bring it over to the police side of the house. Technique-based, so that you don't necessarily have to have the inherent grip strength that a man has. And that's where Jane comes in and helps me introduce the technique base of our system.
Now, is this just with handguns, or is this with all different types of firearms?
We specialize with handguns.
Okay, and you mentioned the competition aspect of it. You two are a tandem team. Talk about the competition.
Well, Jane and I traveled around the country and we compete in USPSA, United States Practical Shooting Association competitions, and when we're at a place where we can train police officers, we try to take in a match as well to try to introduce police officers to come out. Jane has traveled with me, and that's part of the way that we actively recruit people to come and see for themselves how important it is to learn some of these techniques in competition.
And Jane, being a female, how different is it? How different is the technique compared, to a man?
Well, of course, it has more grip strength and forearm strength, but again, with the aim shooting sequence, you're able to shoot this with speed and accuracy. And of course, and that's why we train so much and we compete, because it's a skill set. You have to continue to do this training. But it's exciting, and we try to empower more women to do it.
Absolutely.
And especially people look at me, they're my size, 5'2", and they think, can she shoot? And absolutely, I can hold it for the best of them. So.
Well, it's a training system that has gotten national attention from the LAPD, to name a few different police departments out there. Thank you so much for
Thank you so much for having us. We appreciate you. We have to get you out on the range.
Yeah, I'll have to get out there. And thank you for everything that you guys do for us as well.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you.